Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, yay.
Hey, it's Gabby the Game Night here, and I'm back playing some more Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright just for Manvisi. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney just for Manvisi, and he's playing it as June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Code fan lobby number 3.
Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt?
Because she hates you. That. Someone said that. Oh,
I thought it was her. Damn it, I wish I'd done it. Ms. Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about, yeah?
I think it's kind of has something to do with having no dad, but you know.
Say your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. I really wish I'd gone with a different voice for her.
June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Code, room number 2. And that way you say for pretty much every character you do a voice for, except for Phoenix. Quarter now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can.
I'm fucking lying.
Eenie Meenie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Ms. Meenie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Meenie, if you please. Okay, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Witness testimony!
Oh, yep. It really just finally completely clicked in. I thought I knew where we were going, but now the last piece just clicked into place.
Okay.
I was thinking one way, but it's no, it's the other way.
Alright.
Gotcha.
You want to share any of those thoughts, or are you leaving them to yourself?
Well, it's gonna come out in a minute.
Okay.
I don't want... If somebody's watching the video, I don't want to spoil it for them.
That was, last year in May. Something really bad happened at, my sister's clinic about that. And, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. Yawn, sleepy sleep. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. And then, kaboom! I, woke up because of a jolt and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day, last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Ah!
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meanie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Let's do it. While she dances.
Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was, May 2nd. And, our accident was, on the 24th.
2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
My sis was, totally tired, so that's why, duh.
That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Minnie?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our mother here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Minnie is the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Oh, there's the move right there.
She was totally tired. You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh?
Always press harder.
So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant to switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True. For real. But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license, you fucking liar.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie.
Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway.
The accident happened at night, correct?
Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard.
So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened?
We were very eepy.
And your sister, what happened to her?
I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on.
Ooh, sorry. Didn't get to press that one. Please tell us about your escape in more detail.
I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know.
If it's that article, then I've already got it.
You do already have it.
And that's why you're in the passenger seat.
Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home.
I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's got to be some sort of secret sleeping in the testimony. Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this.
Alright. Wait, what did you...
Oh. I'm sorry, I thought that was one more.
No, it was looping.
Okay. I pressed the wrong button. That would have been much more dramatic if I had pressed the correct button. Ms. Meany, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Meany?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What are you talking about? What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director.
No one cares! When did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? In November?
The accident happened in May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright.
That's all, Mr. Wright.
At the time of the accident, Miss Meany did not have a driver's license.
Ow!
Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and his sister could not switch drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have like let me drive.
Yo! Don't just stand there, to yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip, and the pain, and the ow? Wait, where'd she get a whip? Miss Meany.
She's always had it.
But this is Pearl. So Pearl just walking around with a whip?
It's under every desk.
Miss Meany, why do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because...
I think this situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Meany, if you please.
I agree.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to be mean.
Just meanie. Testimony, I wouldn't be allowed.
Testimony. About that time, I was, really close to getting my license. My sis was, this total big fan of cars, and I really valued them. She, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, defense may question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... So what do you mean by really close?
I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
Permit.
Well, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped! What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, may I continue?
She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, she'd flip out at, a drop of rain. And, she wouldn't notice if someone, touched her car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
You wouldn't want to, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I don't think the car's getting dirty is just another fact of life, but... I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Meany, what kind of car was it?
It was a new car?
Yeah. She had, just gotten it. It was, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
Jesus Christ.
Francisco, please whip the judge. And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much then.
That's not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Phoenix, shut the fuck up.
Miss Meany, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a special model from England.
I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. So, yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good?
Like, huh?
They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one.
Like, huh?
This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it?
What do you know? That sleek shape. Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
Okay, that just confirmed what I thought earlier. Good job, Phoenix. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat.
Good job being dumb, Phoenix.
It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Was your sister good at driving?
She was like totally awesome. She like said she was going to be the like racing queen of the nursing world.
Somehow, I think she bumped my question off track again. And that was when the accident occurred, correct?
Like, yeah, I like immediately reached for the passenger side door. And fled like in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Did you really think so? Believe. There is a path. I know it. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there.
Alright.
I'm just not sure how to get us where we need to go. I know what happened.
Well, we probably have to present at the UK car park, considering that's a new part added to the testimony.
Okay.
Just gotta present something from there.
Never got to actually read the newspaper articles. Or, oh.
You could read the second one.
There we go.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, I gotta put... I never can remember which buttons to press.
X!
Ms. Meany, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course. Because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite? What does that mean? I don't know that word.
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Ms. Meany, you said that you would escape using the right side of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order on the court! Order! Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again! And he says the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Meanie! That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real roots of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really I'm asking the court. Why do I have to answer?
You gotta answer.
I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night?
Who? Mr. Phoenix.
The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Meany. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Eeny Meeny, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic rules is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. Good lord, look at all that health I can lose.
This witness's real name is a Tony's bag.
This witness's real name is Whack.
This witness's real name is Pistol.
This witness's real name is Ami Faye. She was released from the urn and is with us.
You know, I wouldn't put Ace Attorney past that in a case.
Mimi Meany. That is your real name.
What was it foolish dribble? So then, how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used the picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave at to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No! But Mimi Meeny, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
So the bodies they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eeny Meeny. Isn't that right, Ms. Mimi Meany? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eeny Meeny. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Eeny. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meany from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean? Ah!
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Meany. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Meany was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Eeny? Miss Vonka.
Why did you say my name just now?
I was so if I was doing it, you're doing it.
What, witness?
No, you gotta do it.
Well, you're doing Mimi's voice earlier.
I was doing it when she was dead in a spirit. That was
She was never dead!
That was my dead voice.
She was never dead!
That's right. I admit it. Wait, I just went British there.
Oh no! Is she a fated?
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Meanie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why'd you go so far as to throw away yourself? Become your own sister.
I think I understand why. Mimi Meanie wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
My attorney's bad. Throws the newspaper.
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Meanie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Meanie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that instant, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there's still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Why did Miss Meanie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fair agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me! Francisco Von Karma!
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
Ow! 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 Fuck! And one more for good measure!
That's a bit more than one. That's like 4. He's dead. He's dead. She's a murdered Phoenix.
Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This girl is a fraud! A sham!
Now then, since Phoenix Wright is fucking dead, it looks like it'll be some time before Mr. White regains consciousness. So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty, motherfuckers! Phoenix is gone! He's dead! That is all. This court is adjourned.
June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Congratulations, Maya.
Sis!
Just had to lay your head in those boobs, huh? It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent.
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right.
Man, I still smell like cook.
There's still one that I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was...
Because my Tony's bad.
I mean, we know why, but what am I supposed to present? It was so she could take over as the master, but...
Person, maybe?
Do I present Maya?
I can't maybe reading the descriptions will help.
I can't present her mom because she's not here.
Yeah, but...
Or maybe so her daughter could become the master?
Yeah.
So should I present Pearl?
Maybe. I don't know.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Korean Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so.
Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13.
Oh, my precious Pearl. You're the only one sure what to be the master of Korean, dear child.
Did you find the one ring in there?
I sacrificed it all for you. All for you. I hope that brain is nurse carry out a murder. Cooperated with that whippy-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, worthless main family girl. That's Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Well, thanks for watching this episode of Gabby the Game Night. Like I was good to have this, and most importantly,
It's all about the pearls.
good night.
Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, yay. Come on and watch her play. New games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.